Hello children, welcome to iTTV. I am Mr. Wong and I'm going to be your teacher today. In today's lesson, we're going to read a letter. Now this letter was written by a boy named Effendi. Now he's writing to his best friend Fazil. Now they are writing during the school holidays. Now in the letter, we're going to find out where Fazil has gone, where Effendi has gone, and what are their plans during the holidays. Are you ready to read the letter? Let's start. Dear Fazil, we just got home from the Langkawi trip. It was so much fun. It was my first time traveling by plane. I was very excited. The flight from Kuala Lumpur International Airport to the Langkawi Airport took less than an hour. I wish it had taken longer. There were so many things to do in Langkawi. We stayed at the Sheraton Langkawi Beach Resort. Our room was facing the beach. It was very beautiful. My brother and I made friends with two American boys who were also there on holiday. We had a lot of fun playing football on the beach. In America, they call football soccer. According to Timmy and Billy, football in America is a lot like rugby, except that there they wear helmets and protective body gear. Another great thing about Langkawi was the chocolates. There were so many different types of chocolates sold at the shops there. I have sent you an assortment of the chocolates that I liked. I hope you enjoy them. I have also enclosed a picture of me next to a large eagle. The picture was taken in Kuala Town at a place called Dataran Lang. According to the taxi driver, Kuala Town is named after an ancient legend of two battling giants who overturned a gigantic pot of curry at the spot where the town now stands. We also visited many other places such as Makam Masuri, Pulau Paya Marine Park, and the Galleria Perdana. I think I enjoyed Galleria Perdana the most because of all the cars on display. I hope you are enjoying your holiday at your grandparents' house. Please send my regards to them. I have been trying to convince my parents to let me spend the remainder of the holidays helping Uncle Jeffrey at his workshop. But I don't think it's going to happen because Mum thinks I should spend the last 2 weeks of the holidays preparing for the new semester. I can't wait for you to get back. Bye for now, your friend, Effendi. Did you enjoy that letter? Let's talk about what it was about. Now the letter was written by Effendi to his best friend Fazil, who was at his grandparents' house in Singapore. Now Effendi had just come back from a trip to Langkawi and he enjoyed the trip very much, didn't he? Now let's talk about what he did. First, he visited many different places, okay? And he also got to buy a lot of different chocolates. In fact, he sent some all the way to Singapore so that Fazil could enjoy them as well. Now, in the text, he uses the word assortment. Now, what does assortment mean? Assortment means a mixture of a few different types of chocolates. Now, it doesn't have to be chocolates. It can be an assortment of biscuits or an assortment of sweets. It just means different types. Now that we've gone through the whole letter, let's go and answer some questions. Are you ready? Let's start by reading the instructions. Based on the passage, answer the following questions in full sentences. Question 1. In the first paragraph, the word we refers to Dear Fazil, we just got home from the Langkawi trip. It was so much fun. It was my first time traveling by plane. Question 2. Why did Effendi wish that the flight had taken longer? Question 3. Who did Effendi meet while on holiday in Langkawi? Question 4. According to the taxi driver, how did Kuala Town get its name? And question 5. From the text, What do you think Effendi's ambition is? Okay guys, I hope you've written down all your answers. Let's go through the questions one by one to see what the answers are. Question 1. In the first paragraph, the word "we" refers to, and the answer is, the word "we" in the first paragraph refers to Effendi and his family. Question 2. Why did Effendi wish that the flight had taken longer? And the answer is, Effendi wanted the flight to last longer because it was his first time flying and he found the experience very exciting. Question 3. Who did Effendi meet while on holiday in Langkawi? And the answer is, Effendi met 2 American boys who were also there on holiday in Langkawi. Question 4. According to the taxi driver, how did Kwa Town get its name? And the answer is, according to the taxi driver, Kwa Town got its name after an ancient legend of 2 battling giants who overturned a gigantic pot of curry at the spot where the town now stands. And finally, question 5. From the text, what do you think Effendi's ambition is? And the answer is, now we've got 2 answers here. The first one is, I think Effendi's ambition is to be a mechanic because he likes cars and wanted to work in his uncle's workshop during the holidays. And the second answer is, I think Effendi's ambition is to become a pilot because he seems to really enjoy flying on a plane. Now guys, I hope you got all the answers correct. Now remember, your answers do not have to be identical to the ones that we showed you. Moving on, we're going to learn about past tense. Okay guys, what we're going to do now is we're going to talk about past tense. Let me give you an example. Let's say I take the word work. I work in a bank. Now I want to say that I worked in a bank last year. What I would do is I would add ed to it to change the word work into the past tense. So I would say, I worked in a bank last year. So what we're going to do next is we're going to do an exercise. I'm going to give you the past tense form of a word and I want you to change it to simple present tense so that you can actually see a little bit of the difference. Are you ready to start? Here we go. Let's start by reading the instructions. Change the words from simple past tense into simple present tense. Now, the words are excited, stayed, liked, enclosed, and called. And the next set of words are named, overturned, visited, enjoyed. Now the 9 words that we just saw were words that we have taken from the letter written by Effendi to Fadzil. Now what I want you to do is, I want you to change it into the present tense. Let's see how you did. Let's look at the first word. The word is excited. And the simple present tense would be excite. So the first word, all you needed to do to change excite to the simple past tense was to add a D. Now let's look at the second word, stayed. The answer is stay. To change stay to simple past tense, we need to add ed. Let's look at the next word, liked. The answer is like. All you needed to do was to add a D, enclosed, and close. Called, call. Named, name. Overturned, overturn. Visited, visit. Enjoyed, enjoy. Now from these 9 words, you can see by adding D or ed, we can change simple present tense into simple past tense. Let's move on to another exercise to see whether you can do this on your own. Are you ready? Here we go. Fill in the blanks with the past tense form of the words in the brackets. Question 1. I blank. Now the word in the brackets is bake. A cake for my sister's birthday this morning. Question 2. We blank. Word in the brackets is decorate our class for the Teacher's Day party. Question 3. Johan blank. Word in brackets arrived 10 minutes late for his tuition class yesterday. Question 4. My sister has always blank. Word in brackets want to become a lawyer. Question 5. Dad blank. Word in brackets work in a hospital for 30 years. 6. My family and I have blank. Word in brackets live in the same house since I was born. 7. Everyone blank. Word in brackets laugh when the clown fell off the chair. 8. The class monitor blank. Word in brackets help Mrs. Go to carry her bag to the teacher's room. 9. My mother blank. Word in brackets sew a new dress for me. And number 10. If only he had blank. Word in brackets listen to his father, he would not have ended up in the car accident. Okay guys, have you gotten all your answers ready? Let's go through the questions again. This time, let me give you the right answers. Question 1. I blank, word in brackets bake, a cake for my sister's birthday this morning. And the answer is baked. I baked a cake for my sister's birthday this morning. Question 2. We blank, word in brackets decorate our class for the Teacher's Day party. And the answer is decorated. We decorated our class for the Teacher's Day party. Number 3. Johan blank, word in brackets arrived 10 minutes late for his tuition class yesterday. Johan arrived 10 minutes late for his tuition class yesterday. Question 4. My sister has always blank, word in brackets want to become a lawyer. The answer is wanted. My sister has always wanted to become a lawyer. 5. Dad blank, word in brackets work in a hospital for 30 years. The answer is worked. Dad worked in a hospital for 30 years. 6. My family and I have blank, word in brackets live in the same house since I was born. The answer is lived. My family and I have lived in the same house since I was born. 7. Everyone blank, word in brackets laughed when the clown fell off the chair. And the answer is laughed. Everyone laughed when the clown fell off the chair. 8. The class monitor blank, word in brackets help Mrs. Go to carry her bag to the teacher's room. And the answer is helped. The class monitor helped Mrs. Go to carry her bag to the teacher's room. Number 9. My mother blank, word in brackets sew a new dress for me. And the answer is sewed. My mother sewed a new dress for me. And finally, number 10. If only he had blank, word in brackets listen to his father, he would not have ended up in the car accident. And the answer is listened. If only he had listened to his father, he would not have ended up in the car accident. Okay guys, I hope you got all the answers correct. Now, that was actually quite easy. All we needed to do was to add D or ED. Now, by adding D or ED, we have changed the verb into the past tense. Now, we'll talk more about that later. For today, let's summarize what we've done. We looked at a letter from Effendi to Fadzil, where he spoke about his holiday, the things he did, the things he enjoyed. And then we talked about past tense. I hope you enjoyed today's lesson. Till we meet again. Bye.